What teams are on upset alert this week? I have Minnesota on upset alert. I'm giving Rutgers a 50% chance on the road. Rutgers has decent offensive upside, and Minnesota might not be as good as people think. They lost to Cal. I know they have their running back out, but that was not a good loss. Looking at how Cal lost to San Diego State, Rutgers not a bad football team. They do have a lot of concerns on defense, but I am giving them a realistic shot in this game, 50%. I think Syracuse also has a 50% chance of upsetting Duke. They have it at home. Even with their backup quarterback, I like their chances. Duke just is not a great defensive team, and Fran Brown's a really good coach. He has this team playing well right now. I'm giving UCF a 55% chance to upset Kansas State. It really shouldn't be an upset. Kansas State is a touchdown favorite, but it is on the road for UCF. UCF does have concerns, but I do think their defense is improved. They have some playmakers. I think they can get it done on the road. I'm not giving Washington a super high chance, only 30% chance, but this is totally an upset to watch out for. This could definitely shake up the college football landscape. Washington is one of the tougher places to play on the West Coast. Ohio State will have to travel to Washington. Washington has a freshman quarterback who is on the rise. Watch out for him to have a big game, and watch out for an upset in this game. I'm giving Auburn a 40% chance to upset Texas A&M on the road. I could totally see a bounce back game for Auburn. They played their hearts out last week, even with Jackson Arnold getting sacked 10 times. They competed with a pretty solid Oklahoma team with a very good defense. Auburn has talent, and Texas A&M has a pretty weak secondary. Texas A&M's defense is not the same caliber of Oklahoma's. I could totally see Auburn bouncing back and upsetting A&M on the road. I'm giving Mississippi State a 35% chance to upset Tennessee. I think Tennessee will have some of their defensive guys back, but they have questions on defense. Mississippi State already pulled off an upset once this year. They have it at home again. Can they get it done? I am going to consider this game an upset. Georgia opened as a 3.5 point favorite. Alabama has really owned Georgia in recent memory. They definitely have a shot at an upset. I'm giving them a 45% chance. It's crazy that we live in a world where Dan Lanning and the Oregon Ducks beating Penn State is considered an upset according to the spread. Penn State opened as a 3.5 point favorite. That's enough to be on upset alert for me. And personally, I like Oregon's talent to get it done on the road. Dan Lanning just has that mentality where they can go to a place like Penn State and win. Both these teams have huge concerns and they're very inconsistent, but when playing their best, they could be pretty good. I do have to have Washington State with a 40% chance to upset Colorado State. And finally, I have BYU on upset alert. 35% chance for Colorado at home. The offense looked a bit better last week. Kaden Salter is starting again. Maybe they figured something out. And BYU does have a very good defense, but they haven't shown great offensive upside yet. We'll see what they can do. They're a well coached team. I do like them to win this game on the road, but I do think Colorado has a shot at an upset.